Hello guys, in this video I will show you ultimate optimization software which works for all games, and it have more than 2500 tweaks, a lot of manual settings and small game boosters, so in description you can get it. So it's named Elysium V2 and you will get this folder. And we only need now use Elysium V2 and run as administrator. Also before then you do this, you must have disabled UAC. It's in description also because it will don't work without this. So you need to log in. I will give you login. You will see this, and here you can read about the Elysium and what's the features here and what updates I want to do. And we will start with performance. Here you can see this is a lot of settings. So we will start with performance. This tab mean you will optimize your performance, and it's really simple. Here is every time the tweak you will enable, and if you click it back it will revert, okay? But still I recommend you using restore point before you will do any changes with this application, because here are a lot of tweaks and maybe not all can revert, so definitely use restore point. So also here is configs. You can have to download my config in description, so you don't must every time do it again. You will see the values you set. So here the manual settings are because you can test the values to get maximum performance, because for example this for your PC don't must work good but for others can. So definitely it's good to save your settings and load them, and we will start tweaking. So disable all coalescing timers. This is just power saving feature. Here set everything to 0. Processor tweaks, power miser tweaks, power tweaks, Microsoft multimedia tweaks, and here it will create you batch file in your disk C. So click MSI mode, and here you can see msi.bat. Run it as administrator, and now click disable USB idle. Wait until this will hide and run this as administrator. So this enable MSI mode for all drivers, and this will set USB for lower input delay. ERQ8 priority, set it to 1. Tweak VXD set to 1. Resource policy, Advanced Explorer tweaks, parent tweaks, diagnostic tweaks, loader tweaks, network priorities, fix MRT, continuous tweaks, advanced prefetch, and system tweaks. This will disable prefetch, not enable, okay? So yep, it will disable. Now we will go optimize latency, LMT, set it to 2500, clock rate set to 0. Here it will don't work because this is like disabled and this is enabled, so disable this. System interval 1, debug pool interval 1000, latency priority 3. And guys, this is my settings, okay? So I recommend you really test every the values, like for example latency, and set them, I don't know, increase the value, decrease, and test what's worked for you, because this worked for me and I also testing more it. So yeah, enable max frame latency, enable fixed latency tolerance, transition latency. This works good on 1 or on 5. Latency hint percent 100. Latency queue size, I recommend you using it on 32, but you can lower value can have can do better latency. So yeah, but I don't recommend you go like here 510, but you can also test it. So I will use 32. Global data queue size, and this use on 20. Disable exit latency, disable power idle, tweak lazy mode, fix latency values, tweak frame buffer, priority separation, and here you can see performance. This is like balanced and lowest latency. So if you prefer lowest latency, set like this, performance like this. Flux set to 0, and this is advanced. This is testing feature, so I recommend you really test it, and after everything tweak, just try this. High performance burst latency, this can really improve performance and lower latency a lot. And high priority, this will set mouse, keyboard, and optimize their values to get lowest latency possible. So this is really good. Experimental TCP size, I recommend you using it. For me it worked good on 60. PPM size, PPM size set to 32 also, and here I recommend you 60 or 32. USB hub size, if you want lowest delay, I recommend you set it to lower value, so for example 15 or 16. Net power idle 100, okay, this is just must have hit on 100. Amplify text. File allocation size, this is just direct tweaks, latency timer. Here is just mix of everything, but this is really experimental, not like really working and really good, okay. Enable hardware acceleration, timestamp interval, delay desktop switch timeout, sample size 0, here set 1, text contrast 6, gamma level max, clear type level 1, multi-offsets 15, 4x AFD 4000, local priority, and here set it 4, here 5, 6 and 7. Also you can test 1, 1, 1 and 1, this is also good settings. Enabled here, this is NVIDIA tweak. And now we go to full optimization and game mode. Here is few buttons, but here is more than 2000 tweaks in these buttons, okay? So yeah, this is the main tweak of this application. So disable telemetry, definitely we don't need telemetry. Optimize performance, here are a lot of tweaks and a lot of mine tweaks which I never show in my YouTube videos and never see them, so yep. Reduce ping, fix delay, reduce stutters and priority tweaks. This set SVC to idle, and now game mode. Priority tweak, enable, and here it can do this because for some reason the right can't block it, but disable boost and lower memory size by, and here you can select your how much you want lower memory size from some processes. I said it's DVM, Explorer and SVC. I recommend you set it 500. You can also increase it, but test what's best for you, okay? Now here is BIOS, overclock and Elysium powered plan. So in BIOS you will get this folder, and it's in here. BIOS, here is also guide, AMD and Intel tweaks, and here is how to overclock your monitor to get more hertz. For example, if you have 60 hertz you can get 75, and power plan, and I will show you now how to implement it. So open CMD, open command.txt, paste it here, and now just you can select performance and latency. I will select for example latency, drag it here and click enter, and you can see it's imported. Now go to control panel, go to power options, and here find Elysium low latency and just select it, and that's all. Also in description is free version of this application, so it don't work really good like this, but it's also really good tweaker application. So I hope you like this video, subscribe my channel and go to the description, get this Elysium Vet 2. Bye.